Hello everyone, welcome to another video on this channel. Let's talk about Xpeng and NIO today. Both positive news and finally up. And since the last time we discussed the stock, things are looking really good at the moment. Let's start off with Xpeng. They announced very high pre-orders on their G6 model, and look at that. So they did find perfect support here on that low in March. They rebounded from that. What a beautiful entry this was. We discussed that this was a potential entry point, and look how beautifully it rebounded from there. Really nice candle. Then we had the nice move up. We had the break of the 20-day right here, and look at this immediate gap up above the 50-day, and now we did find some first resistance again at the 200-day. Now we did break beautifully through this channel as well. So this is all looking really good. However, we need the confirmation. We need a continuation of this positive flow for Xpeng. Why? Because when we check the weekly, we clearly see how important such a break can be. So we had the break right here, and this is a attempt to get the break and to get the move to the 50 week. It was triggered right here in June 2022. We had the final run to the 50 week, didn't break it. Now, if we can get there, it would already mean still a 20% gain from this level. And when we can break it, look at this. Here we had the break, and it was the start of a really nice run up. And ever since January 2022, we didn't manage to get above the 50 week. So it will be a crucial break. So if we can stay above the 20 week, we can attack the 50 week, and from there on, we might get a further run up. And at this stage, pretty much the only resistance is that point, and that 50 week is very close to the high of December 2022, which was at around $13. From that point on, basically, in my opinion, there is not much of a resistance left, and we could be eyeing levels of 20 plus once we are able to break this. Now, of course, only if we can break these levels. So monitoring the 12 and $13 for Xpeng for the upcoming weeks, but things are finally starting to look better for Xpeng after terrible 6-7 months. Basically from October, November, this has been dead money, and finally, in my opinion, it seems like things are turning around the positive way. Now let's go to NIO, because that one is also looking really good. Let's start off with the daily. So we discussed this a few times, and look at this. We are currently attempting to close above the 50-day, and we've discussed how important that is and how hard NIO it finds to be able to stay above that. Here in April, we were above it for only 2 days. We were only above it for 1 day in April. Again, here in May, only 2 days. And now, will we finally be able to get rid of the 50-day and finally get the move to the 200-day? Now, that's absolutely crucial, because also in December and in January, we weren't able to stay above it for a longer time period. And looking back in September 2022, the 200-day was the resistance. It's been so long since we stayed above it. Basically, in November 2021, it was already the resistance, and now since August 2021, we dropped below, and that was basically it for NIO from the 45 range. So, in my opinion, if we can get above that 50-day, we can get a really nice run up to the 200-day. Now, from that point on, gonna depend how the markets are looking. It's gonna depend on how the overall EV sector is doing. But from this point on to the 11s is going to be a really nice run, and it will probably intersect at some point with that high of March 2023. So when these two lines will come together, the 200-day and the resistance somewhere in the end of June, that might be a good breakout point or a profit taking point. Please in the comments let me know what you think about NIO and Xpeng, and also please let me know if you have any other stocks you want to see discussed on this channel. Now also don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe, and I hope to see you all the next video.